John.
My penis
Hey,
hurts.
hey guys, Anger
Hey, it's me.
27.
It's me, Jake Roper. Have you ever wondered what would it be like if time was gay?
That's funny. I get
Anyway,
it.
just
No.
here to say my cancer came back, guys.
Oh.
So Vsauce 3 is about to be Vsauce dead.
Oh, I should probably mute my phone, shouldn't I? Let me think about this. Should I mute my phone? Or should I
I'm
not?
like a diet Michael, you know?
I'm a Diet Michael.
Yeah.
Diet Michael, that's good. Okay, I need to move my drawing tablet out of there.
Why do you think?
Don't even at me. Or I'll eat you. No. You need to be louder.
Like, well, no, you.
Fine, I'll turn you up. There, now talk. Talk!
I like penis.
Okay. That's on. You're recorded by that now.
That was a lie.
Alright, let's
I
load
bamboozled you.
from where we were last night. You can use the skip button to fast forward to text you've already read. Okay.
Alright. Incongruent.
There. Embrace.
Contamination. No.
No! Horror.
Unrequited.
Perfect. Okay.
Variance.
Dark. Okay. Why did she go for that?
Well, because you're not doing the ones I'm telling you. Analyze. Analysis.
Amazing. Eternity.
Tragedy. Okay. Ambient.
Vivid.
Okay, yeah. Agonizing. Just find like really long words too.
Oh.
You're messing it up. Vitality? No. Yeah, vitality. Okay. Disaster. After
Serious.
image.
Oh.
No. Existence. Unrestrained. Heaven sent? Tenacious. Philosophy. Okay. Intellectual.
I am an intellectual, unlike you.
I am an intellectual.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I should probably put the pop filter over my mic. Don't do that. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. It's been 2. Hi, Kyle.
Yeah. Hi, Kyle. Tilda.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm actually not. Are you autistic? Tilda. I'm just still not used to you being in this club after all.
I see.
I'm
That's
blind.
pretty
Where's the
simple.
club?
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood.
Well, I'm a basic bitch.
But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
What's that fucking mean? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons.
Are you fucking that purple-headed bitch?
Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why are there 12 U's to tamp? Why is that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
This
I just wanted to
is-
look at it.
Did you fuck up and now we're on Sayori's route?
No.
Ah.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its confines spill onto the table. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
I'm translucent. That's not fair.
I'm fading away. Help!
How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had even enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either
right.
you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so you could lend me some. I'll lend you some.
And what if I just wanted to go on a
There's
walk?
one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Are you calling me fat? Give up. Don't make me feel guilty, YY.
My mouse froze. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
What did I ask? DX.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
I get a hard-on for embarrassment.
I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
Apparently not, because her face is in my fucking business. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. My book about lesbians. Yuri. Yes, that's what it's called. Tell Kyle to let me borrow some money. That's almost unorthodox. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Sayori.
Besides,
I swear to God, if the battery in my mouse is dying, I'm gonna...
I think you can also press space. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Try using space. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. The fuck does that mean? I didn't mean to be so bold. Did I just... I didn't mean that. My eyes are gone. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
Stop getting so close to the book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. But... no way you could think that. Okay. You're right, though. I am a stupid fucking slut. I did something bad, and now I have to accept it. Revolution.
The revolution.
A retribution. With a T. The hat.
The hat.
Coming from you, Sayori.
Look, the hat.
The hat.
There it is.
I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Nope, just you. Oh.
Hey, Sale. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come
also,
on,
the sky
give
is
me
blue.
more credit than that, Sayori. Yo, did she just get slapped? For what?
Yo, Sayori's fucking dead. Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
It's Thanos.
It's Thanos.
Wow. I mean, ow.
She legit got a bag thrown at her face.
What was?
Stop! No!
A cock.
Shit. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sarah glances around.
Is this a miracle? I'm gonna fucking gorge myself on this shit because I paid my restitution. It's too many T's.
Retribution.
Actually,
What
it's not
happened?
loading. What happened?
It fro-
Look, Yuri's looking at the box.
It's disappointed.
Yeah.
So the game crashed. I have to restart it. It was bad. Professional over here.
Oh, he didn't save you there.
Yeah, I know it didn't.
Oh, so we gotta do the poem again?
Yep.
Frightening. Frightening.
No.
Unstable. Unrequited. Intellectual. Whoa. Marshmallow. Flea. Nibble. Death.
Oh.
Poof. Disoriented.
Mouse keeps freezing.
Insight.
No.
Vivacious. Strawberry. Depression.
Oh. Okay.
Tenacious. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to mention this again for anyone just joining. I've played this game, but Luke is
Oh
having
yeah.
so y'all know what's good.
Another day passes. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna skip all this.
Oh yeah, you can't skip it even though the game literally just said you can skip over text. That just happens. So like just spam the space. How are y'all doing in the chat today? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya?
Can I get a XD?
Can I get a DX emoticon? Can I get the Pythagorean theorem? A squared plus b squared. Wouldn't have come. Wow.
I
Alright.
like that. I like how she gets slapped in the face by a cookie.
Alright, here we go. Yeah. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
You're an asshole. You struck me.
You struck me in the face with a plastic-wrapped cookie!
How overdone are those fucking cookies? The freaking lava rocks. That isn't so nice of you. You're always nice. Like, you're as mean as... Never mind. I'm so hippie. I mean, hoopy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
And the cookie hugs back.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears up as she opens the wrapper and takes a big bite of the cookie. That's you.
So good.
Stop. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
That's it, that's the line.
Okay. You're going through a lot of over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie.
Ah, you look really good too, Natsuki.
And then she steals Natsuki's cookie and eats it.
She forced Natsuki.
See, look, she's gonna take the cookie. I was right.
Can I try it? Have you
Jeez.
tried it?
Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one?
Cause you're a fine fucking pimp bag. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Tilda. Alright, I was gonna give you a bit of the bad touch, stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Sayori gets out her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hold on! I don't like where this is going.
Yuri's like, it's... Wanna know how I got my name? Love fish. Fucking hot.
I thought you said I love fish. I love fish.
Sugarivore or what?
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
No. You Tilda.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Dude, Monica's fucking dead.
Where's Monica anyways?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That is a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Popular with the 5 students in our school, including her. I don't think she has a dick. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I would, because out of the 5 students at this school, only one of them is a male. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. What the fuck does that mean? You don't think I get dick? That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica
single, by the way.
quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware that you played a musical instrument as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kinda just started
What
recently.
were you doing?
I've always wanted to learn piano.
That is so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Right now. Do it.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay, Tilda.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kyle. Monica smiles sweetly as she knocks everyone out of existence.
Fucking ass bumps everyone and fade away.
They fade away into nothing. I didn't mean any pressure or anything. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance for you to share with someone already.
Like today.
I see.
And also today.
And also tomorrow. In that case, best of luck.
It's like
Thanks.
Groundhog's Day. Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining it to her so anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Where she belongs.
Hey Yuri.
Eh? Also save so that, periodically, so that we don't lose our progress again.
Oh yeah, I should do that. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, I don't want you to get ahead and get started.
Unclothe yourself. Yes, yes. Actually, I have a request. Ever heard of BDSM? Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Otherwise, it's fucking horrendous and I hate it. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second? Ow, fuck, it's hot.
Sure. My hand melts away. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Oh me. Okay. May I have the water pitcher?
No.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
I didn't give it to you. I might as well walk with you.
No, it's okay. Yeah, why not? Shall we go there?
Yeah. Where are you two off to?
We're off to get fucking clapped.
We're getting water, Monica. Mind your business. Yuri was gonna make some tea salt. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, stop cucking me. Monica, please mind your own fucking business for once. Or, do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kyle in some club activities?
I don't like how much they're fighting.
There's a lot of
My
drama
mouth
that
gapes.
goes-
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Kyle.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
I just...
Her eye magically reappears.
I'm a cyclops. Something about the way she said that made me feel so... cucked. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think
Yes,
you did the
Yuri.
right thing. I was expecting it, but
Not a fucking dog.
it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
She really wasn't judging. She was just wondering why people were leaving her class. Kyle. How come, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you
I
do
love
is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect.
I'm
We have
perfect.
emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Ha! I see. That's very poetic of you to say, even though you're supposed to be the protagonist who's never fucking touched a dog in his life. Oh no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate
Because
someone for having emotions. What
I
kind of
don't
friend
have
would do that?
emotions. Brian, you say. Brian, look out! Ah, um,
Yuri lifts her head.
Kyle. Yuri lifts my head. I really like being friends with you.
She brings my head to space. As she is as tall as the earth. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
My back
Anyway.
hurts. Yeah. Why's my back always angled like this?
I bet that would
Sorry,
hurt
bro.
after doing that for a while. Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Kyle, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Fucking taste like
perhaps I will.
dirt and water
Yuri
mixed
fetches the
together.
tea bag. This isn't a tea bag, it's just a bag of dirt.
Yeah. Those aren't tea leaves, that's just normal leaves.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea level leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
Together
You
we
must be in a
can
good
do.
You must be in a good mood now.
You're next to me and I'm... Is that so? I was doing a show. I was gonna do a thing to it. Ah, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I thought I should tone down the autism. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyways.
Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
Ouch! Okay.
I'm pushing myself! I can't stop.
You're always worrying about me, Kyle. It's very endearing.
Stop mispronouncing things. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Kyle, I have another request. Drop the fucking pants. You might have to sit on the floor. You might have to sit on the floor today.
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Oh!
I'm gonna stop doing this then. Fucking 45-degree angle back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over to sucking at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain. Wonder why. Wonder why.
I called
Wonder
it.
why.
I said you'd have to guess that her back hurts by standing like that all the time. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
actually it's the exact opposite. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag.
Posture definitely isn't bad because of the incident.
I have some chocolates as well.
How can
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You're gonna then sit against the wall. Chocolate?
Chocolate?
Did you say chocolate?
I remember when
I remember when chocolate was first.
I always
hated chocolate. What? Yuri and I then sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well because my
You're
eyes
blind.
are disappearing.
My eyes keep going into my head and I can't explain why.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I like how it just like got bobbed up and down.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
A pre-cum starts to stain my...
No, stop! Don't bring this into my stream.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with her hands, not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest.
Oh,
Meanwhile, you're...
Did you just poke my boob?
You just deflated my boob.
Now you have to inflate him again. Come on. It's like one of those books.
Stop! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression as I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay, I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well... if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
Why don't you apologize? There's already shit stains on the book, so quite nicely. I'll hold the book. Okay?
I don't know whose they were. They were like this when I bought it.
It happened in
sure?
my sleep one night. I just opened the book, of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. She spit the chocolate out.
Kyle.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
You're fucking right. Well... we're just helping. It's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Then... I don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten pretty tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
My grimy, slimy little...
I like how the scene just got cut off and the music stops, like, out of nowhere. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Kyle, you can help Yuri put away her stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is observably broken.
Abruptly.
No, you.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups off the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the
Monica,
feeling
more
this
like
is something
monocoque.
neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Monocoque.
No, you! Where's my mouse at? There. Let's see what you've written today. I know.
Let's see what you've written for today. Hopefully it's not as shit as it was last.
I hope it isn't as terrible as
That's not-
yesterday's.
Yeah. Or, I mean, a few days ago, apparently, because, I don't know.
Yuri stares at this poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Kyle.
It's awful. I can't believe you wrote
Kyle.
this.
I can't even finish it. This one might be better than yesterday's, even though it was supposed to be a few days ago, according to... How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Whoa! Stop.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
Dick. I don't know.
The way you said it just... It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I often
Yeah. What you just said. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing makes me
No.
horny.
Stop. Are you saying you've never shared your poem before?
Oh, what gave that away?
Yuri
My
nods.
introverted behavior?
Really? I don't believe you.
I've only written for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me and go, haha, look at the funny girl.
Look at the girl with pink hair. That's not a natural hair color.
It's purple.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share your poem you wrote today?
Yeah. Thanks for telling me I have no friends again. I do. If it's with you.
The raccoons. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the... Oh, you. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. I said reflects.
Reflex seal.
Shut up. The cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of a raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian, I can't read that, conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Jake. Jake. Okay, hold on, guys. What were you doing?
Checking the door.
Okay.
I heard a noise. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. The raccoon
I can see
represents
that.
America, and how I fucking think
She's an animal.
she's an animal.
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Like roses are red. People can't talk. Birds can't chirp. Wait, that's the other bitch. She's in the poem as a canvas to inspect vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I like to leave my poems vague and have no real meaning, because I don't feel like putting meaning into them. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like BDSM.
Stop.
It's that sort of thing that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Really, like, what's that one say? Don't read that.
Don't read that one.
Don't read that.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. They go, ha ha. Do you have anything like that, Kyle?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
Everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned how to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Plus you have like 3 more cutscenes to do. But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
I don't like
Writing, listening, being the submissive. There really aren't many people like you, Kyle.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel.
Stop.
I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling in my private area.
Stop.
And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh, let's go to Natsuki. She goes, yeah. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting effort into Summit. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What does that mean? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... Huh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of... It's... this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Well, it all started 2 minutes ago. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you order for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader and was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She goes,
So you
yeah.
admitted it.
She didn't even show me her poem. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh. I like this one, Kyle. It has some really nice feelings in it, Tilda.
Ah, I'm glad. Doesn't that mean it's better than yesterday's?
No.
No, no.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
You
guess
tell
I like
me.
them all. Hey, Tilda.
That's not very helpful, you know.
I don't give a shit about being helpful. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I joined the literature club. I'm just going by what's in my heart. Tilda. It makes me feel things. My private area. It must be a good poem.
Stop. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
I like hardcore porn.
Stop. I like the kind of stuff you wrote before you joined the club.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet, Tilda.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean. I'll keep it in mind. Ooh.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. This is edgy as fuck. I guess I like happy poems. Tilda. Like, sometimes I like sad poems too. That's a very concerned face. I fucking hate you. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. I think they call it bipolar. There's a word for that, right? Yeah, it's bipolar. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Oh, I like you, and you're the saddest person I've ever seen. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a full rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow.
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kyle. You should go write that down then, Tilda. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp with the lid of a cookie
I can
jar.
read this.
Fine.
It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls rubbing together like a bunch of kittens. That's what it says.
No, it doesn't.
I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's all warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and now I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend to friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding within the...
Stop. It's not funny.
Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow. Dust off my bottle caps. They
Stop.
just feel good like times elapsed. The empty shelves could use some more. My friend looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I opened up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I won't let them lay a finger on my butterfingered bottles. I practically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let them go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Whoa.
I wrote this because my dad wouldn't give me a pony for my birthday.
Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Yeah, definitely. Just ignore the written by Alexander Peterson at the bottom. Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I
fucking
didn't
like
expect
that.
something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of
No, you
creepy.
don't. I'm creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this.
Yeah.
The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks, Tilda. I feel like a song's coming on.
And then the whole musical number plays.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Like it was some pre-scripted event in a video game. Even if it helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Wink. Wink and all that. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
Fetus deleted.
I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Yeah!
I hope you keep it up. Yay!
Writing is the beast! I'm gonna keep it up until I die.
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
I'm not.
Sori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But
Just
seeing
one
the
of those
passion in her
times.
eyes makes it so hard for me to be pessimistic.
Alright, have fun.
Moniku. Miku. Hi again, Kyle. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside herself. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that... You must be pretty into her. Huh? You're completely misunderstood. Calm yourself, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. That's just the first thing I see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent and grating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, coising, tangent.
Cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, and tangent.
I said tangent.
You said tangent.
I did not. Like playing it on, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That's funny.
Speaking of which, you should probably say.
I should, yeah. It's even more extract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how spaced words, you can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of something, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, doesn't every poem is about something? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a different decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know, you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I didn't like that. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front table of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a good sort of mine as well. I don't really know how well I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Terry's been working on posters and I've been designing pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Jake. I swear to God.
I meant, my mic was muted, sorry. Oh, Monica. She's not too good, sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Terry's putting it on all posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Tilda?
Suri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't tell any of us to start putting posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I came with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shaking her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think I'm going to kill you. You're laughing at me saying but. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put one on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. And the most people who perform the best will be able to show what our own literature is all about. Stop. I just said the word but.
Yeah. It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Conquering the motherland. And having fun.
That's right. And if it's those reasons that we all in the club today, don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And it's all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent.
Except that.
Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get the new members. The least we can do is try and help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have it to get over with.
Alright, Tilda.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
No. I turned into an actually on. I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone. Wait, what about me?
We said
You're
that.
the best, Yuri. Tilda. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh, that hurts.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Nickelodeon.
Monica. This is all too sudden. That's Yuri's new voice.
No, don't. I swear I'll kill you. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club member, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no, that is a terrible situation.
Don't worry. I'll start off with helping everyone to feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook in a specific poem that she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to imply emotion behind each line that she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. It didn't say how Natsuki was feeling. Monica takes a breath and smiles. I do.
That was so... Yeah, of course you would like traps. That's so good, Monica.
It's not. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri?
I'll go next. Wow. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
Pussy juice drips down her leg.
Stop!
She's fired up. This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
Sonic X Sonic. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like, as what happened to Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transferred into sharp syllables of a fiery and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing.
Enunciates.
No, you.
Enunciates.
Okay. This must be a rare glimpse into. I'm gonna end the stream.
Say it.
No. This must be a rare glimpse
Enunciates.
into the wiling fire Yuri keeps
Enunciates.
concealing into her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around
Back
her
to reality.
as
Whoops, there goes gravity.
as if she's bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard, that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
It's pronounced
Yuri.
enunciate, you dick.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
She's on the floor. Okay.
She can't get up.
AY Tilda.
Her leg is broken.
I guess I'm next then.
So he hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori,
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? It's fucking normal.
try not to think of it as if you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I would get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud.
One person applauds. I did it!
Only me.
Tell them.
Good job, Sayori.
Hold on. Shit.
I swear.
Even Kyle liked it. I guess that's a good sign, Tilda.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nice. But it might be other poems that wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where your sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, that's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. I'm just embarrassed to do it in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We have to have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kyle. It's not like I can compare you to you guys anyways. Might as well let Kyle lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in the front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're reciting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little Enthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhythm rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel as they bounce up and down, as if life is the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds.
Life is the poem.
Yeah, it is. Life is the poem. Existence is trapped inside of this poem.
That'd be a good
She
band
hops
name.
back to her seat. Life is a poem?
Life is the poem.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it works, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have too much worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It may be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time for us to go home for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write our poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning for tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait till then. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find... I stand up. I sit back down. I stand up again. I walk. I sit down at a different desk. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going out together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Fuck off.
No one likes you, get away. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Kyle. You don't have to say it. You love me, right?
Whatever, let's go home.
Right?
I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Hmm? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
Whoa. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh, save it. Save your game. Doesn't.
What do I say?
Either. Won't change what happened.
I'll do this one. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But... You're fuck buddies, aren't you? She's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Kyle. Think about me way too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that never happened?
Hmm.
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Because last time we ended at the notebook.
Yeah.
Oh, save it, by the way.
Okay.
Disoriented. Melancholy. An ending.
Okay.
Nightgown. We're broken. No. Analysis.
No.
Grief. Ooh, massacre. Graveyard. Marriage? Infallible. Extraordinary. Incongruent. Entropy. Anxiety. Starscape. Kawaii.
No.
Despacito.
No. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
We're practicing piano again?
Yeah.
We're right into it. You must have a lot of...
Don't do it. No, stop. Stop.
Sans Undertale is going to be in Smash. They're bamboozling us.
No, shut up.
I think it's a good time for me to tell a story.
No, it's not.
It is. I was
God.
trying to show our friend Mikey. He's actually guest starring in an episode of the podcast, which will be coming out soon after this. But I was telling him about Doki Doki, and I said, and he like just started to watch it, and I said, "Best girl is Yuri." He said, "Which one's Yuri?" And so I wanted to show him a picture of what Yuri looked like. And so I looked up Yuri on our school laptops. Yeah. Let's go on. Schuster. Starting this club and now picking up a piano with your hands must take a lot of strength.
Well, maybe not determination. I guess Pash, stop. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out to the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I'm gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid?
Squad.
That's a pretty specific that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's in your name. Mon-ika.
Ika.
Shut up. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Hmm? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's and Sayori's anyways.
Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, why are you so worried about me? I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
It's a small smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they've been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kyle, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Kyle. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I ask her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also her friend. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe thing on her mind is you, Kyle. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
She's writing, I want to fucking kill Kyle on her desk.
I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talked about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Kyle. Have you thought that maybe she isn't like that when maybe you've always seen her that's so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said she'd forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know.
Kill Kyle. Kill Kyle.
Shut up. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away as quick as she flustered the book on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't do anything.
But you could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that thing like that?
Because you're always alone with those thoughts. Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything, but I was. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, like me. Go away.
Get away from me. Leave.
If you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if there's something that happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much.
Yeah. Kyle. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all?
My mouth is dry. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten all those tubs of mayonnaise earlier.
Why would that make your mouth dry?
Because it's mayo.
Hmm?
It's just pure straight mayo, like a whole thing of mayo.
Okay.
It's got like sodium in it, I think. Wait.
Well, I don't like mayo, so.
Does mayo have sodium in it?
Don't look this up. Read. Stop. Sodium is just salt. You can just say salt.
Yeah, and like salt makes your mouth dry. 88 milligrams. Is that a lot?
I don't
Is that a
care.
lot?
I don't care. Stop.
Mayo
Are we gonna read?
salty.
Are we gonna read?
Is mayo high in salt? Mayo.
My God.
Which?
I swear to God.
Yes.
I swear to God. Just read.
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Like, she has more than one favorite color, you know, that kind of thing. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. Gotta cut her. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess.
Get it, guys.
But you don't need to put it that way. We're really good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Why are you laughing?
You said gaze.
I actually hate you, you know? Okay, can you, like, read and not laugh about me saying the word gaze?
Sometimes a person's mysteries are told even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, kind of feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feeling that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Sophisticated.
That's not a compliment. Go on.
You didn't finish the line.
I did.
You cut off.
Yeah, I know. Well,
It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyways. Dot, dot, dot. Hey, we're on Switch. Who turned off the lights?
We're on the Switch.
Okay, everyone. After some time pass, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Then how about I share my poem with Sayori first. Stop.
Tilda.
No, read
Tilda.
it. Read it.
Tilda.
I'm not moving on until you read it.
I said it.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like that.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Harry.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Bullshit. Didn't you see that? Chose the word. Harry got something else. Maybe.
You wrote, "This is for Yuri" at the bottom.
Yeah. So why is there a character in it named Worry? It's like Yuri with a W. That is what I meant though. But it's okay. Making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good, Tilda. That's all that matters to me. Okay. Thank you, Kyle.
Stop. Sayori, is there something wrong?
No. Yeah, uh-huh. Huh? No, nothing. I was just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. We just gave the main character Sans voice.
No.
Why not?
Because it's dumb and I hate Undertale. Stop.
Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Go
Go
play.
figure their pussies. Fucking with
Stop. If you insist.
me. Yay, Tilda. I'm gonna go home a bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow, Tilda.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Together Here we go, on the rails.
Look, I'm Mario! Not moving on till you read the line.
Kawaii. Go on.
I'm not moving on till you say it.
Quote. K-Y-L-E. Period quote. Kylie. File. Roble.
Say it.
It.
Oh my god.
Your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown to me has been nothing short of Spectre, Ular. I can really feel the Amations. I'm a little nervous, envious even.
I'm a little nervous. That's what I thought I said for a second too.
I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. she creates a black hole and everyone fades. Everyone gets absorbed in. The bad ending.
Neutral ending. Is that oh?
So Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would be like this.
Stop. I don't like the way she's smiling like that.
My fucking eyes.
Where'd they go? I can't see again.
I can see red. Why is it red? Why isn't it black? Go.
Oh, I thought that was you. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you never even shared it before. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
wait, what? AKA she frowns.
No, because she's still
During
smiling.
lunchtime, Kyle, during lunchtime, I eat by
I
myself.
thought they said I eat myself.
I autovore. Did you know that? Yeah. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. Your computer is loud. It just started booming.
I know.
In fact, I always have some books with me. I could say I really enjoyed reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyways. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you know just make a really good friend.
Stop.
Did I ruin the moment?
Yes.
Cheerful people will always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, this shit is tight. I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Those friends don't laugh at me like you.
Like I start laughing.
They don't tease me for spacing out all the time like you. And they don't make fun of my body type. What?
Oof.
They don't. Yeah, because everyone always calls me busty and hot stuff, and it makes me really angry.
Stop.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Kyle. It's just the opposite. I don't know anything except how to get mad dick. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Which is why I've resulted to just mass masturbation, just like
Stop.
23/7.
Stop.
I have all these feelings. All I could do with them is read, write, and masturbate.
Does that mean the 1 hour she ever takes to not do that is during the club?
In fact, I think I figured out the reason people think I'm weird. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. My masturbation.
Stop.
And I finally understood what was missing this whole time.
Oh, that's me. But I haven't really done anything.
No. That's wrong.
Ow, Jesus Christ, you're gonna break my headphones again.
Just being patient and respectful is really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Kyle. I speak to
Stop. Stop.
soul, lie.
Stop.
I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I feel really sad.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I could make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Stop.
So I got the theory. Club time.
Stop. Stop.
Let me put it out.
Stop.
Wait. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show your poem to me?
My poem. Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost under the Light Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance of blue-green... Shut up! The distance of blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounding. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flicker light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to these forbidden emotion.
Come.
Have you even heard of a ghost feeling one before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding, it's overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue, green. My heart is amber.
Whoa.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
You can keep the boogaloo. Do you just like it?
Ah,
Yes,
no, of course not.
You don't like it?
I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one.
Oh shit.
Yuri's having even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we can spend more time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can.
Stop, you're not doing this.
You can. The poem is.
Once again, Yuri failed to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
Save the game.
Okay.
Yow's about it. That's what I call a mild meatball. You always make me feel nice down there.
Stop.
I know I'm not good with people. But...
Oh, hey, actually, it's my birthday. That's quite funny.
Oh, okay, ready? Happy birthday. Oh, no, wait, that's not copyright this year.
No, it's not copyright anymore. It lost the...
Oh, is it?
No, you're not singing it. Stop. No, stop it. You're not singing it. You're not singing it. You're not singing it.
Happy
No.
birthday to you.
Shut up. I hate you.
Happy birthday,
Stop.
dear little bitch.
Shut up.
Happy birthday to
Stop.
you. I'm not good with people, but That was your birthday present, by the way.
Okay.
Now I'm making something.
That's fair enough.
I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah.
Like, I made you this
Don't worry.
macaroni hat.
I think you can do a good job.
I hate a bit of it, though.
Yuri finally
God.
turns back towards me.
Doing all the tapping. I guess I should move on before Monica says, "Alright, everyone!" But I'm sure we can talk again later, if I'm not
Yeah,
profusely masturbating.
I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I show my poem to next?
Natty Suki.
Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! I like that one. Hi, Kyle.
Oh, by the way, our Wisher22 in the chat says that birthday hi.
Okay, thank you. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform for the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's... I am blind! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, Kyle. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticed how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talking the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot more effort. You must really like her.
Lucas.
That's what?
Dicks.
Okay. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that Edge novel with her? What? What?
Dicks.
Shut up. Nobody likes you. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing.
Lucas.
Shut your mouth, or we are never speaking again.
Dicks.
It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? You know what, Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. She opens her skin to reveal her skeleton underneath. Then she opens the skeleton to reveal a fetus. Controlling it through a robotic suit. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable... And it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say it like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might actually hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you for now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells a lady who wandered Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sound. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victims of current of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all here has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky.
Latest My Hero Academia episode. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
I don't watch it. You stink. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill. Expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything. You will shut your mouth, or I will end the stream right now.
I didn't even open my mouth. It's like...
Shut up. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all in which
I thought
amount
her
to
voice was
nothing.
my semen.
Stop. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers in this sort of thing that gives life a meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we... Shut up.
Don't pause every time I say something.
Because you're dumb. Because if we all had the answer, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Do you get
Oh,
it?
get it?
Do you get it? Because of 2D?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? I think
I mean, Natsuki's chest is 2D.
I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Have you ever seen her backs?
I don't think I have a back. Also, why is Monica always facing forward and then everyone's else like a degree angle?
Because she's non-dateable. And that's what non-dateable means. You face forward.
Okay.
Well, no, she.
Are you ever
but
too
yeah,
shy
but
to...
she turns. She takes like a full.
Her body like disappears if she
yeah.
turns. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're too afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to learn a lukewarm response to something you put so into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then share, because it's a lot easier. Because instead of just telling your writer it's good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things that it can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Zelda.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Luigi! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh?
So, oh yeah, sorry. Something making it sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is it the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't into it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems you were right.
Sayori always helps lighten up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everything's off balance and thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the hell did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some Dekenki.
Stop. Oh, come on. She's actually went home. She wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times it's not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing! That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, it's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you than when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader of my own, then I can't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
Ow, stop doing that. That hurts.
About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding her to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
I couldn't tell, but I was actually nodding there.
That's great. Will be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kyle. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You could always help me out, too. It would be really appreciative that way. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to any suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could have you do. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Netsuko tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Kyle might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a new entrant. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Can you stop? Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sound more like you're just making excuses for Kyle to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kyle to decide if he'd like to contribute too. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me.
Gotta go with Yuri, right?
Yeah,
maybe we
but...
should save here. You should save here.
Okay.
It's the second page.
But you put... I want to check on Sayori, though.
Okay.
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the clock. I don't like that. Yuri, then. Well, I'll probably be useful helping out Yuri.
me.
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell that you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kyle? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking on yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that sounds about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Kyle? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
You're being a little bitch. No. That's not what I mean at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kyle picked me. And also, the cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Well, second to the Walmart ones, but they go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will ever compare to that, so, I love you.
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken away by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with the words. So, trying to cheer someone up must be fair out of her own comfort zone.
Yeah,
But I
Monica
begin
looked
to
so
understand.
surprised and taken back.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not like she's staring into my soul, just straightforward to me. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at this time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcake is gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Out you're an Amish, smoking big doinks
Everyone
and
pack...
Amish.
Smoking big doinks and Amish? Big
You watched the
doinks.
video?
Yeah, I
Watched the
seen
video
that.
of the chunk. The
No, I didn't
the shield potion video.
No.
With the fat kid.
Everyone
It's
packs up their
it's all
things. I start to follow Monica
like,
and Natsuki at the door as they chat
beer
between each
glass
other.
of, like blueberry fucking Kool-Aid.
Eh? I turned around.
Sorry. I didn't realize that. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that
Did I
slipped my
remember?
mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would have to be... I thought I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Sniffing your
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it mattered much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I gotta hide all my pornography.
I'm gonna hide all my pics that I got from the Yuri fan club. I hope
I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself. While I read this number before, I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait,
It's really condescending.
you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. We're never going to come up with
Stop.
You may have chosen me. It's difficult to come up with any reason that you might have chose me.
You're forgetting the one reason, the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
Baka? I mean, but
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me?
No. I.
Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
Then she closes them. I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that in a relaxed expression.
Tree Mandoas. I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I wouldn't be what I've preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday.
Alright, let's save. Alright, let's save her.
Okay.
You wanna keep going?
Nah, I think I'm done.
Okay.
This was Doki Doki Literature Club, Part 2 with Jake Roper.
Yeah.
I hope
no,
you
the
guys enjoyed the stream. I'm done for tonight, and I'll probably stream this either tomorrow or Monday. So I'll see you guys. Brofish.
I hope all your good dicks get run over by tiny scooters.
That's gross.